We've got to go to Joe Siracusa now for our regular chat on a Monday. Yes, here we are again. Joe Siracusa, can you believe it? Just your thoughts on where things are at this morning with what appears to be a second attempted assassination on the life of Donald Trump. And if he's had, as the authorities said earlier, the barrel of the gun pointing through the fence, he could have just been seconds away from taking a shot. And as we just heard from a trainer a short time ago, that shot, not that complicated at that distance.
Good morning, Pete. Well, there's no doubt about it. This is the second assassination attempt on Donald Trump's life. And I think President Trump is going to have to maybe modify his lifestyle. Look, Pete, you've been on a golf course, 18 holes, tree lined, bush lined, put rifles anywhere. This guy brought his GoPro camera. He was going to take pictures. He was going to become very famous with this. Look, this morning, this started out in the New York Times with there was a shot in the vicinity, then a shot in the parking lot, then a shot in the bushes. I mean, this guy was just waiting for the president for one hole. And so, you know, we dodged a bullet there and averted disaster. But look, presidents have been sitting ducks as part of the job. I mean, in my own lifetime, President Kennedy was murdered, and then we had Gerald Ford and Ronald Reagan were shot at, and Reagan, of course, was injured very badly, though we didn't know that at first. And so these presidents are just targets for these people. And now, one of your guests talked about the rhetoric. I'd say that rhetoric or not, presidents become magnets for these kinds of people, whether they're mentally deranged or politically motivated, whatever it is, whether you're looking at Lincoln's conspirators, who were all pretty rational people, to Lee Harvey Oswald, who struck me as sort of an odd bird anyway. So look, I think the president's going to have to alter his lifestyle. He's probably too stubborn for that.
No, you can't tell him what to do. I spoke to Annalise about this a short time ago. You know, he's a defiant fella. I mean, we saw that with the raised fist the first time around, but I mean, surely he's probably going to have to wear a vest wherever he goes, as our guest said a short time ago.
Well, look, if the rifleman, if the shooter's any good, you know, he's not going to go for the vest. He's going to go for the head, as most of them have done so. So look, there's that, and I think it's probably going to get uglier and uglier. I mean, I was in the States when the president was shot, and all kinds of people had all kinds of theories, et cetera, et cetera. But look, America's got 333 million people, 500 million registered guns. I mean, this is inevitable that someone's going to go after these people. And I think the Secret Service ought to do a little soul searching here, Pete. You know, when you fail a president once and then 2 months later you fail him a second time, then there's something wrong. I don't know exactly what is wrong. We could all, of course, speculate. But I think there's been a catastrophic failure on the part of the Secret Service. And this will attract more shooters. There's no doubt about it. Once they think the president is not properly guarded, they may be even tempted to go after it. Who goes after a president? God knows why. But they will go after him in future, and I think he's a target for the next, 57 days.
Wow. Joe, always good to get your insight. We will talk to you again soon.